Hello, everyone. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Trash Talk. I'm here with a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Am Soci3ty, YouTube dude, just a guy
Yeah,
who loves
yeah.
to talk shit. Yeah.
And you're one of the biggest guests that we've had on. And I want to just start by saying thank you for coming on. And I do want to jump straight into it, right? With just your time on YouTube as a whole, right? You're a commentator. You've been through all the phases of commentary, right? To now, to whenever. Do you think that commentary is doing well for you at the moment?
I know you had the internet anarchist, I believe, a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I did his him, so yeah. But I appreciate you having me here. And yeah, no, I've been doing commentary for like 5-ish years. But I really have to my type of shit in order to somehow try to stay in the game, try to stay relevant as much as one can. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah. No, like I think I found a good balance, right? Like I was testing out like the mini documentaries
Yeah.
for a minute now, and those always do really well. So I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it feels like I have one foot in like the documentary stuff and one foot in like classic gameplay commentary. And I right now I feel really comfortable.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, yeah, I've been through everything. Like I've had low lows, and high highs, and just it's a fucking roller coaster. So, um, but I love it all. Yeah, it forces you to evolve and just not to get still. Gotta mix it up every once in a while. So, but yes,
No,
I am
yeah.
pretty happy where I am right now.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I feel like, especially within commentary, it's a genre that is constantly changing, right? You've seen YouTube Shorts, the long form documentaries like Sunny V2 and Internet Anarchist style, and just normal topic commentary. And for you, you're a guy that, like you said, you've got the balance of like everything. We recently saw you upload a video about like the MrBeast leaked messages, right? Which did absolutely numbers for your channel. It's probably like I think maybe in your like top 20 or top 25 most popular videos. And for you, when you're making a commentary video, right? Because of course, a lot of people have been saying for a while the commentary is dead, right? It's not in its peak anymore. When you upload a commentary video, do you ever still get that feeling that you're scared of the video of maybe flopping or you're like pressured by that? Because I feel like a lot of commentators are always a bit worried about like how a video will perform from week to week, just depending on sort of just like YouTube social just in general. So do you ever get worried about posting a video and it just not doing very well?
Every single video I drop, like
Yeah.
yeah, I still get pretty nervous when I drop a video. Even
Hmm.
for like the MrBeast one I did, I knew it was going to do well, but in the
Yeah.
back of my head, I'm still thinking, holy shit, like this could flop. And that's happened with pretty much every single video I've ever dropped. Right now, it says that I have like 780 public videos, but I believe I've made over like 1,000 videos on this channel
Hmm.
alone. So there's like
Yeah.
100 videos that have been privated for different reasons, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
no, I still get the fear every single time not every single day, but every time I drop a video, I'm just always
Hmm.
hoping it does well. And when it doesn't, it doesn't, and that sucks. But hey, you gotta move on to the next one. You gotta look at that, and
Oh
be
no,
like, okay,
100%.
that one. If not, let me try something else, or maybe it was just a bad day, whatever. But to answer your
Hmm.
question, yes. Sometimes I know when a video will be like a hit. For example, I made a video on this TikToker Nova Online, and
Hmm.
that one went well for the first few hours. I believe it was like an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
But like right now, it's like it's getting close to half a million views. So never, no matter what a video does, never take it down because you never know. Just days later, it took off, and that's been the case with some of those documentary-ish videos. They do kind of bad at first, but then they pick up, and yeah, yeah.
No, 100%. Because I'm looking at your like most popular list, right? And there's a lot of these documentaries. You've got your Sneeko one, you've got your MrBeast one, you've got your Nova one, and you've just got a bunch of other ones as well. It seems like that's really working for you, and it's actually getting pretty consistent views all round. Well, when you look at your channel, you can see that those videos tend to perform like pretty better, much better than a lot of your other ones. And for you, is that something you want to start doing more of? Because I know obviously you do them pretty frequently. But do you want to start maybe like divulging more into doing that? Because, well, it's been proven on your channel that they work pretty well.
It's something that I want to dive into deeper, and over time
Mhm.
get better. Starting out making these documentaries, uh, just slapped the gameplay on and called it a day. Recorded it. Here's some fucking Halo 3 gameplay, and move to the next one. Let's go. Let's go. I
Yeah.
definitely want to take my time with the documentaries. I really want to, you know, um, I want to take my time with it and as best as I possibly can by myself, edit
Hmm.
it by myself. I know I cannot make daily documentaries,
Yeah.
um, because of the time. Once again, you don't want to like, what's it, um,
Well, like just shit out video.
videos. Yeah,
Mm.
videos like here's this pedophile, here's this creep, here's this, you can only do so
Hmm.
many of those until people are like, that's kind of boring. So I do
No,
want to
no,
space
yeah.
them out, and in between
Hmm.
make commentary videos and just talk about, TikTok, creep, and hopefully one day I can make a video talking about like celebrities or like creepy celebrities, just evolve. But
No,
yeah,
100%.
the documentaries do the best, and that's really, I'm glad I found videos like these. Like they go out of your normal audience, so it brings in new people who would have never watched, a commentary video of me playing CS:GO Surf. So it brings in new
Mm.
people, fresh. And yeah, I think it's a good idea to do that. I
Yeah, yeah,
so
100% agree.
yeah, yeah.
I feel like when doing commentary, as like I've done commentary for a while now, and I feel like every time I do a video, I feel like you always have to switch it up because I feel like commentary, yeah, there's formulas and there's things you can do to follow like a certain step, but if you overdo it and over push it, eventually it will like die out. And I think it's a great way to sort of spread it out and always change. And for you as a commentator, right, I feel like every commentator's had their fair share of controversy and drama. For you, what sort of like, if you want to speak about this, like, go for it. What type of controversies and drama have you been involved in as a content creator over your like span on YouTube?
God. Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
I've definitely been in quite a few. The one that comes to mind that for some reason doesn't end, even though I'm like over it, has to be with Jaden slash Jalen, whatever.
Mhm.
Um, Jaden comes to mind. Eli So Cray, I don't know if you know who that is, but it's some
Yeah.
3 a.m. YouTuber. Yeah, yeah. Back when I was like a small YouTuber, I had like 15K, 20K. Like he just randomly dissed me out of nowhere. And
Hmm.
so I did a few response videos. We went back and forth. He offered me to. He was like, "Okay, I'll fly you. Let's box for $10,000 or something like that." And I'm like, "I'm not gonna box this fucking weirdo. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna box this fucking." So I think that's the funnest and the funniest drama I've been part of. Like this guy's such a fucking character. Uh, yeah, two come to mind, and then another one that comes to mind is the fucking this guy called Ethan is online. We had a
Hmm.
bit of a back and forth. But yeah, I don't really seek drama. With other people, I don't really go out of my way to piss people off um, for no reason. Uh,
Yeah.
like I have no problem responding to anyone or replying to anyone, or if someone has a problem with me, or if someone makes a video on me, like I have no problem responding. Right? And it's like if they want the drama, I'll fucking I'll do it. I'll
Mm.
milk it for views and money and subscribers. So
Well,
yeah, that drama doesn't really bother me. Like I have no problem responding to anyone. And once again, if anyone has a problem with me, I people could DM me. People you know, I it,
Well, yeah.
me.
Like I feel like being a commentator, right? I feel like you always like will somewhere down the line get involved in drama. I feel like it's something that comes with being a commentary YouTuber because you will say an opinion or say something that someone will end up disagreeing with. And when it comes to people like Jalen, for example, I think that's pretty much inevitable when it comes to someone like her. So I guess it really depends on what sort of videos and sort of things you say that really like sort of like influence how much drama and controversy you get into. And like you said about that you don't like really care about drama and stuff. Have you like sort of been involved in enough and like seen enough drama and controversy to sort of be unfazed by it? Like, would you say that that's like a pretty accurate statement?
Yeah, pretty much. Like, you know, stuff too seriously. I don't live
Hmm.
on the internet. I'm not on YouTube or Twitter 24/7.
Hmm.
So you know, I think internet stuff stays on the internet. I don't think it should go beyond that. Like, I
Yeah.
might not like Jalen, whatever.
Hmm.
But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna go and find her and beat her up, right, or anything. Like,
Yeah.
it just stays here. Same thing with Eli So Cray. I'm not gonna fuck this random YouTuber for $10,000 in the fucking street. It's gonna be like two crackheads fighting. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that
Hmm.
because I made a video on you. Like,
Yeah.
contenders online. Like, I'm not gonna fucking debate you in real life and all of this. Like, to me, it's fun. Like,
Hmm.
it's fun. Like, I find it really funny, and if I could get a video out of it, because sometimes there's times where I don't have any ideas, and someone makes a video on me, I'm like, okay, perfect. I'm just gonna use that, right?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. Yeah.
I see it as opportunities. I'm like, okay, like you want the smoke, I'll give you the smoke. But uh, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm pretty calm and clean. Just chilling, doing my own thing. And if, as I said, you being a commentary channel, you have your opinions, you put them out there, and thousands of people for them, and not everyone will agree with me, and that's completely fair. I don't expect every single person to agree. I wouldn't like that. I like hearing different opinions, point of views, and hell, maybe I'll change my mind, right? But yeah, pretty
Yeah. Like.
unbothered by it's like another
Mm.
day for me.
No, no, I get that, man. Like, I feel like as well, like with commentary, you do get more criticism towards your content than like the average YouTuber, right? If you were a gameplay YouTuber, I don't think you would like feel as much like get as much criticism and stuff. And like for you, like hearing stuff like your videos are boring or like whatever, like shit like that. Whatever sort of criticism that you hear like on the regular, do you feel like that does affect you on some level? Because I know a lot of YouTubers when they start off, stuff like that will genuinely affect them. But do you get affected by what your audience say about you or what people watching your videos say about you?
Like, think if it was like a super super small channel, like 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, and people told me to quit, or you suck, you're not funny, um, you know, whatever, you suck, you'll never make it, whatever, right? Even back
Hmm.
then, like, it really never bothered me. Even a small channel, and I don't know why. Maybe because I was so fucking desperate and hungry to be a big YouTuber one day, that I didn't let
Yeah.
those kind of people affect me, right? But
Hmm.
yeah, no. Like, if they think the video is boring, or I'm boring, or I suck, or I'm cringe, or annoying, or
Yeah. Yeah.
my opinion doesn't matter, or whatever. Um, yeah, like, same attitude I had since I had like 10 subscribers. Like, it doesn't bother me. Like, I'm completely cool with that, and I've never hidden comments. I've never deleted comments. I believe that everyone should express themselves, and if they think, "Hey, you suck," then that's fair. I do the same,
Yeah. No,
and
I get
I
that.
I think it'll be pretty hypocritical of me to cry and bitch and moan. Someone calls me gay and
Mm.
cringe, right? When I
Yeah.
criticize other people. So
No, 100%.
I dish it out, and I should be able to take it. And if people don't like it, that's completely fine. Like, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me, and it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect my mental health or anything. No, if anything, it makes me want to make more videos. So, you know,
Yeah, yeah, it's sort of like a weird motivation thing with commentators, right? That if like you get criticized in that aspect, I feel like you do naturally want to like push on and make better content and make better videos. And for you, like one thing that I really want to ask you is like it's a question that I ask the majority of people that come on, right? And especially as someone of like what your sort of commentary is. I do want to ask you if you could call out any content creator, right? Doesn't matter if they had 1 subscriber or 100 million subscribers. Who would you personally call out and why?
That's a good question. I mean, that's not waiting to happen right here. Oh, a YouTuber I would call out. I mean, to be completely honest, like I know, you, you know, I know that, how do I? I'm subscribed to a lot of YouTube, but I don't really watch. I
Mhm.
like it just so I can know what they're up to, what the trendy topic is, you know. So I don't with maybe
Mm.
for example, I don't know, maybe like Ethan Online or like Ethan is Online and Nick's Not Green and like those like that YouTube community, those type of people who always make everything about politics, no matter what. Fucking cartoon show somehow becomes political. Like I don't know. I guess
No,
those
no,
type
I
of
get
people.
that.
I don't fuck with them at all. I don't like them, and I think their
I
content
feel as
is
a
very
commentator.
stinky.
No, no, yeah, but I get that, man. Like, I feel like as a commentator, right? I feel like our opinions are always changing depending on like what's popular, what's relevant, and what content creators come to fruition, right? Like, we've
Mm.
seen it with like ISO Speed and stuff. That like commentators were like hopping on that and talking about it, and like people becoming like growing dislikeful to that. And I guess it does depend genuinely what gets like sort of like the views and what's like being brought into the community and stuff. So for you, like one of the final questions, right? I do want to genuinely ask you. Like we spoke, like you mentioned Internet Anarchist at the beginning, right? About his episode. Like I spoke to him quite a bit about like the creative process and stuff. For you as a successful commentator, for anybody that wants to start commentary, what would you say to them?
If there's trendy topics, go for it. Um,
Hmm.
Trendy topics, go, and if it does really well the first time, and it's nothing crazy, I'm not talking about like fucking sexual allegations. I'm gonna milk that shit right for like 35 videos in a row. I'm not speaking about that, but if there's a trendy your video does well, I think you should milk it. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's how. I mean, that's what I used to do back when I was like 20,000 subscribers. Like, if something did well, I'll just do it, right? Um,
Hmm.
Call me like a sellout or this guy's milking it. Like, definitely do trending topics. Upload as much as you can.
Hmm.
Right now, I think a super super underrated thing about being a small YouTuber is that you could experiment.
Yeah.
Experiments you
Like.
could you could experiment so much with different types of content. You can make
Hmm.
documentaries, shorts, crazy video ideas, trendy, but once you become a big YouTuber, like it's kind of hard, because you have a amount of people who expect the same thing over and over again. um
Oh, 100%.
no Okay, and I saw someone say fuck shorts.
Yeah,
um
yeah, that's draw me.
I if Okay, so I think to myself, a small YouTuber, I would go and
Hmm.
do shorts. I would do a mix
Yeah.
between shorts and normal videos because it's so easy to get views on shorts. Like I tried it myself. I think I put out like 4 or 5 shorts, and like
Hmm.
it takes like 2 minutes to make, and like 5 minutes to edit
Hmm.
and put up, and like one of them has like almost 50,000 views. Like my last short. So if I
Hmm.
was a small YouTuber, I would definitely use the short feature. Try to
Yeah.
get big on that. It's super easy. It's like a little cheat code. I wish shorts existed when I was coming up. I mean, that would have been so fucking useful. Um,
Yeah, 100%. Like, I feel like with shorts as well, I feel like it's a good balance, right? I feel like people do dogpile on them quite a bit, right? But I feel like shorts are a great way to balance out between long form and short form content. And when maybe you're working on a big video, you can always pop out a short, which does well for the channel and keeps it sort of thriving. Because I think the issue was with a lot of commentators and stuff is their channels would start to die off because maybe there wasn't enough news and videos and they were taking too long to make them. So by the time they did get around to it, their channel would be sort of dead. So I think shorts really help with that and balancing it all out.
Yeah, no, I was gonna agree with you. 1000% agree with you on that. Like, yeah, even for me, like, a big channel with like 300,000 subs, like, I remember there were days where I would want to upload, but I had nothing to talk about. But there was like this 5 to 10 second clip on or Twitter that I couldn't make a full video on. It would be like 2 minutes. Okay,
Hmm.
so it's better than no content, right? So that's just the way I
Yeah.
see things. Like, you can grab like 5 to 10 small clips, make a little short, say what you gotta say, end it.
Yeah, no, I get that. Like, I feel like with commentary and stuff, I feel like balancing is key, right? Like, you're a great example of someone who can balance it pretty well. Like, you've done your fair share of shorts on your channel. You're doing like these mini documentaries and doing like topic commentaries and sort of stuff on like TikTok creators and stuff. And I feel like you're a good example of how some creators can balance out their content without sort of like overindulging in one side or like ruining their channel if that's the fear that they have. I feel like balancing is key for commentary, especially if it's topic commentary, shorts, documentaries, and stuff. I feel like doing quite a mix of it all is probably like a good message for a lot of people.
Yeah, 1000%. And that's the thing. Like, if you don't experiment or try new shit, out of fear that it might flop, it might underperform, it might look bad on my channel because I got consistent views here, and then this little video is like has like very right. I think
Hmm.
it's worth the risk, 1000%. Uh, like I don't think a lot of people know this. About 2 months ago, like my channel wasn't doing too good. Not as good
Yeah.
as Jaden's, right? But it
Yeah.
wasn't where it's at now. So
Hmm.
that's the reason why I started making mini documentaries. Like, I felt the pressure. I was like, I was scared. I was like, I gotta evolve. I gotta come up with something. I gotta evolve. I gotta take it back to basics. I gotta do something else. I gotta stop putting red arrows. And I completely different thumbnails. Um, I pretty much changed everything. Different thumbnails, different titles, different editing, different how to start from
Hmm.
zero. And I think that's something. At some point or another, you get to the point where you gotta evolve, or you're gonna. I had to make
Yeah.
that move. Yeah, I honestly do think if had I not had that moment where I was sitting in my room looking at how the last few videos were performing, and I was like, "Shit, what am I gonna do now?" I go to university, and I'm super close to graduating, so it wasn't quote unquote homeless or jobless or whatever, because YouTube is for fun. I do treat it as my job, but it's fun, right? It's like a little hobby.
Hmm. Yeah.
I do take it very seriously, and but I don't think anyone wants their channel to fucking die or
Oh
become
yeah.
irrelevant. So definitely take risk, and might not pay off at first, but if you hold on to and you continue, I think you could definitely come out the other side way better and before. And like I'm anything special. Like, I'm just some dude who likes making videos and in his room, who has
Yeah. No,
fun,
I get that. Like,
who has
I
fun.
feel like yeah, like I think what you've said can like help, especially like a lot of struggling content creators, right? Like, who think that like their channels are dead or whatever. And I think you're a great example of someone who, even though things aren't going well, like you managed to like adapt, and now some of these videos that you're posting now are some of your most popular, right? I feel like you're a good example of that. And look, like I really do appreciate you coming on Trash Talk, right? It's hard getting like popular like guests, and especially with someone of like how many subscribers you do have. So I really do appreciate you like coming along and just giving Trash Talk a shot.
I'm not really too plugged into the commentary community or anything. I just it feels like I'm in my own little lane. But no,
Hmm.
it's always nice to talk to other people, other content creators, and yeah, if you could take one thing away from this conversation, is that you should never stop trying, and
Yeah.
always and take a risk. One every once in a while might save your channel and get you some of your most popular videos, despite 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like mm. yeah, like taking risks and taking shots is what makes YouTube such a special platform because it can pay off, and you're a good example of that. And like I said, I do really appreciate you coming on Trash Talk. And for everyone watching today's episode, Sensitive Society's link to his channel will be down below if you want to go and subscribe. And I will see you in the next episode of Trash Talk, which should be coming out next Sunday. So thank you everyone for watching today's episode of Sensitive Society.